Every business that has ever existed started exactly the way yours did, with hope. Enron started with hope. Kodak started with hope. Lehman Brothers started with hope. And all three are gone. Not because they were weak, they were giants. Enron was worth billions. Kodak invented the future. Lehman survived 150 years. And still, they died. The ant colony has watched empires rise and fall for 130 million years. It knows exactly how businesses die. Today, we learn the warning signs before it's too late. Death Lesson 1: Colony Collapse Disorder. Sometimes, a colony looks perfectly healthy. Workers moving, tunnels expanding, everything normal. And then, within days, the entire colony is gone. Scientists studied this for years. The answer was always the same: a hidden corruption inside the system, invisible from the outside, fatal from the inside. In a healthy colony, every ant carries food, honestly. Every signal, it is true. But sometimes, a parasite enters. It doesn't attack the colony, it infiltrates it. It mimics the colony's own chemical signals, fooling the workers into feeding it, protecting it, trusting it. By the time the colony senses something is wrong, the damage is already done. Enron looked healthy too. 7th largest company in America. Beautiful headquarters, beautiful values, painted on the walls: integrity, respect, excellence. Investors trusted them. Employees trusted them. The entire stock market trusted them. But inside, executives were hiding billions in debt, creating fake profits, lying to everyone who trusted them. They mimicked a healthy company's signals while the rot spread underneath. The corruption was invisible until it wasn't. In 2001, it collapsed, not slowly, overnight. 20,000 employees lost their jobs in days, billions in pensions vanished. The healthiest-looking colony died the fastest because the rot was already inside. Ask yourself, is your business healthy on the outside or healthy all the way through? Death Lesson 2: No succession plan. A healthy colony always prepares its next queen before the old one dies, before it's needed. Because a colony without a queen is a colony with no future. Scientists call this the succession crisis. When a queen ages without producing a successor, the entire colony begins to weaken. Workers keep working, tunnels keep expanding, but there is no future generation waiting to take over. The colony is running on borrowed time. Kodak invented the digital camera in 1975. Their own engineer built it, and Kodak's leadership looked at the future and chose to protect the past instead. Why? Because film was their queen. Billions in profit, decades of dominance. They couldn't imagine a colony without her, so they buried the digital camera, hid it, delayed it for over a decade, while competitors built the future Kodak refused to build. By the time Kodak finally moved, the world had already moved on. In 2012, Kodak filed for bankruptcy. The company that invented the future died because it refused to replace its own queen. Ask yourself, what is your queen right now? And are you preparing what comes after her? Death lesson 3. Slow starvation. Not every colony dies overnight. Some colonies starve slowly. The food source dries up gradually. The colony keeps doing exactly what worked before, foraging the same roots, ignoring the warning signs. By the time they realize the food is gone, they have no energy left to find a new source. Sears died this way. For decades, Sears was America's biggest retailer. Then e-commerce arrived, and Sears kept doing what worked before. Same stores, same catalogs, same strategy. While Amazon built the future, by 2018, Sears filed for bankruptcy. Not from one mistake, from decades of ignoring the warning signs. Lehman Brothers died differently. 150 years old, survived 2 world wars. But in 2008, they took on too much risk, too fast. When the market shifted, there was no food left to survive on. One starved slowly, one starved suddenly. Both ignored the signs until it was too late. Ask yourself, is your business still finding new food, or just surviving on what worked yesterday? 3 lessons, 3 different deaths. Colony collapse, hidden corruption inside, no succession, refusing to replace what worked yesterday, slow starvation, ignoring the warning signs too long. Enron collapsed overnight. Kodak refused to change. Sears and Lehman starved slowly and suddenly. All giants, all gone. The ant colony has survived every extinction event on Earth, not because it never faces death, because it always reads the signs before it's too late. Now you know how a business starts, how it runs, how it grows, how it survives, and now on how it dies. The question is, which warning sign is your business ignoring right now? Subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Tell me below. I read everyone.